Samsul, you must really, really miss Mike.
Yes, his death really affected me.
Oh, please. This is Michael Amato. I've been an agent for over 30 years. I've seen the winners, I've seen the losers. And I just want to say one thing. This is the show business, the scammiest business there is. Not only show business, all over the world, there's scams. But show business takes the cake. People want to break into show business, don't know how I understand. Keep away from modeling schools. I'm not mentioning no names. Modeling schools are, you don't need them. I don't think there was ever any high fashion model, as far as I know, that ever came from a modeling school. If you want to get to modeling, they use a lot of real people today. The average Joe that walks the street, fat, skinny, bald, ugly, big nose, that's what they use today. You don't need no schooling for that. All you need is a picture, a theatrical picture, a professional picture, and an agent, that's all. And acting schools are another. You shouldn't go to big acting schools when you start out. When I say big, I mean paying a lot of money. You should get the least expensive acting schools and learn the basics. You can learn acting not even going to school. Join theater groups in your hometown. Contact NYU colleges all over the country. They do a lot of films, non-union. And you can do films with them. They don't pay you, but it's good training. What else? When you go to acting school, always ask, who is my teacher? What has my teacher done? I want to see the teacher's bio. Because half of these acting teachers are nothing but down broken actors who can't get a job. You can probably teach them. When you're paying money, you speak up.
Before Mike Amato became an agent, he used to manage a singing group. And he got screwed out of that and went into acting. I remember him, he would tell me, he said, you know, I would get in front of the camera and I would shake. I was so nervous and I just couldn't do this anymore. So, and he had a good look. He looked like a John Payne, the actor, John Payne. And so what he did was he started his own agency representing actors.
I think the reprints of them.
I don't like you in a suit. Who made that? You don't belong in a suit. Did I give you an application?
No. Because a lot of non-union work out.
That's right. And besides, you're not ready for the big time, so. No. You gotta take classes where you have to learn the basics.
Yeah.
You work?
No, I do this full time.
This?
Mm-hmm.
You pay the rent doing this?
I don't know. I fix computers every now and then. And I do office work. But other than that, I freelance myself from this.
Check this school out. They're very reasonable. They're cheap, not expensive.
It's
What do you mean work for, work for parts?
Yeah, experience.
Well, Bobby, you know Bobby, right? The one that helped me? He's
no.
an actor.
Oh.
But he gets work because he helped me out.
Yeah, so.
You know, he did a nice big print job, made $4,500.
That's good.
And so he helped me, I help him.
See, that's what I'm saying.
One hand wash the other.
That's what I'm trying to do.
You born in Russia?
Yeah.
How long you living here?
Yes, 6 years.
You're a citizen?
Yeah.
You're here for print work and non-union commercials, right?
Mm-hmm.
The reason why we called you because you speak fluent Russian, right?
Yeah.
You do a lot of work with the Russian market. All right. You ever do print work before?
No.
You know what print work is? Advertising products. What you see on subways, magazines, billboard, that's print work, advertising products. When you work for this agency that pays you $150 to $250 per hour. Commission-wise, they take 20%. Got the idea? They've been doing modeling work and TV commercials here for the last 29 years. All right. You're starting out in acting, right? Who are you studying with?
It's school. So, yeah.
You still going there?
Yeah.
Get out of it. What made you go to...
Because they offer acting and modeling, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Everybody offers acting and modeling. Did you learn anything in that school?
Yeah, it's.
What'd you learn?
Software.
Huh?
I learned runway.
You're not going to do runway.
I learned commercial acting, how to sell pilots and theatrical monologues.
You have a contract with them?
No.
You pay as you go?
Yeah.
What are you paying?
It's weekly, each class is $70.
How much?
$70.
You go to the wrong school.
Well, I'm not familiar. I don't know like what is
That's right, I'm telling you, going wrong. You pay $70 a week?
For one class.
One
$70.
class. How many hours?
It's from 1 to 4. It's 2 hours.
You pay $70 a week, 5 weeks and 5. The best school for you to go is called. That's a theatrical school where they teach you acting, commercials, modeling work. They have all the top agencies, all the top directors that teach there. You know, school, I'm not going to mention names that you're going to, but they're schmucks. You pay, I think it's $500 for like 12 weeks, whatever it is, and you're saving money. What you're paying as you go, that's bullshit. But that's my opinion. You know, you can check them out. I wouldn't go there. They don't have a good rep anyway. All right, but this is my opinion. I'm telling you this. You
But
do
I'll
it.
check because you're not the first one who told me that.
Oh,
But
That's right. Who told you
so,
that?
I wanted to go to a film and acting school, but when they told me, do you have any background acting as training in modeling?
No, it's not. How old is the teacher that teaches you there?
I don't know what her name is.
How old is she about?
She looks about 44.
And what has she done in movies?
She is casting director.
What's her name?
Betty Ford.
Betty Ford?
Betty Ford, yeah.
Sound like the president, ex-president's wife. Is she casting Betty Ford?
Betty Ford.
Never heard of her. What does she cast? She's in the Ross Report?
Yeah. She's
What did she do with...
she casting director. She's
Oh, she worked... Now you gotta get out of there, quick. I'm not gonna mention no names.
I'm just new to this industry. So
Alright, well I'm gonna put you on the right track. When you go to this place here, just go up there and talk to them. It doesn't cost you a dime. Just talk to them. Tell them what you're doing. Alright? You're gonna see a big difference how they teach. You're gonna say, oh my God, he was right. Do they have on camera? They have cameras? No cameras?
I remember Mike was looking for an actress for a PBS series called Oye Willie. Called me up and asked me if I knew anyone, 14 years old, so he could send out for this audition. So I said, yeah, I know this actress. Her name is Lisa Vidal, and she works for the family, La Familia Theater Company. And at that time, we were doing a play called The Crucifixion. So I got a hold of her aunt, and her aunt took her down to see Mike. Mike was impressed by the way Lisa looked, so he sent her to the audition, and she got the role in Oye Willie. So later on, she became a big star, co-starring in different films. One especially that I remember with Loretta Young, the Academy Award-winning actress, and she went on to what is it, Life Channel, where she starred in Division. She played a detective on that show, and now she's a big name, Hollywood name, and she has to thank really Mike Amato for helping pave the way for her to be a star in Hollywood today.
Do you have a picture?
Oh boy.
You looking for a picture? What do you have, snapshots?
I had everything.
Well,
I don't know, into the library.
well, come back when you have them, with no goddamn phone number, just a picture on a card. Now, here it is right here, from Florida. Like, I'm gonna call Florida because I need her so bad. Garbage can. If she's not famous, so why the hell I call Florida for her? There's another idiot. Phone picture but no number. For everybody who wants to be in show business. A lot of dreamers out there. It's nice, I give a lot of credit, but it's a chosen field. All these people that send pictures, half of them are losers. Sure, they'll do print work, modeling work, commercial print, or non-union commercials if they're lucky. But will they ever hit the big-time movie business, TV series? No. Unless they're born genius, natural, which I doubt. Half of them are too old now. It's a young people's business. If you're not 10, 15, 14, 17 years old today, it's rough. It's rough.
The kind of impression that I got from Michael Amato, the great agent Michael Amato, back in, let's say, 1980s, 80, 82, 83, or 80, around the early 80s when I met Michael. The impression I got from him was much better than the impression I'm getting from Rita right here driving, because at least Michael knew where he was going. Right now, we are going to a place called Brooklyn to shoot a movie called Yankees Paradise, which, by the way, Michael Amato will be very proud of me and Juan Chamsul, the people that putting this together. And God knows what time we'll get there, because the Rita navigator is not even on. The GPS is not even on. So we're going by the old school, like Christopher Colombo, but not. So yes, so see, it's making sound, but there's no image. What the heck? Well, okay, so no, Michael Amato, he submitted me for a couple movies back in the early 80s. At the time, he was also submitting most of the young up-and-coming Latinos actors. Like Isai Morales, Ramon, ¿cómo se llama? Ramon Navarro? No, Navarro, that's no actor. Ramon something. And no, when we played, we bonded. He was a good friend. And I remember one time he had a good sense of humor. One time I remember early in our friendship, he said to me, "I gotta tell you a secret." I go, "What?" He go, "I'm gay." I go, "Is that a secret?" So, like, who didn't know? So he was a cool guy. I love Michael Amato. He was the coolest guy.
Well, whether kissed him goodbye, I'm gonna do it next year. And you got page 15. You got four pictures that are out. I hope. Why didn't he send the pictures with it? Where's the pictures? Was he gonna hold the pictures? Oh, sure, I gotta have those. So listen, Tom, no disrespect, but we don't understand additional pages. What? And shipping is $50. Fuck you crazy or what? Is that $50? No, if I do all, you know me, I'll scream. I don't want to do that. Alright. Get the fuck out. $50 for ship. They charge $50 to ship. It's a lot of money. $50.
Where are they coming from?
Connecticut? Get the fuck out of here. Who are you kidding? No, because he wanted the cash in his pocket. Yeah, you know. No, he don't pay for nothing. The idea. What additional pay? He's not getting no more money. I mailed him $27.50 yesterday, and that's what he asked for. That's what he got. He never said nothing about shipping. He never said nothing about what additional page you're talking about. I don't want additional pages.
I think Mike, at that time, must have had the first penny he ever made, because that was one cheap brother. I'm serious. You know, you take me out, come down. I would come from the Bronx down to 51st Street, and though I was going to some big restaurant, Sardi's or something like that, this guy would take me to Five and Dime. and then we would eat, you know, the food was, I mean, you know, it was what it was, you know, and then he would leave a quarter tip, you know, and I would look at him like, are you out of your mind? He said, well, you know, at least they're getting a tip, you know, but he was really, I mean, one time, okay, in my house, it was hot, needed air conditioning. He said, oh, you need a fan, a nice fan. I said, well, why don't you get me one? I will, I'll bring it to you. Okay. He calls me. I had to go all the way from Queens all the way to Manhattan to pick up this fan. It turned out to be a fan that belonged to the animals. And it had hair, it had all kinds of dust, all kinds of crap. Like, are you nuts? Oh, you can clean it. Don't worry about it.
Well, you know, of course, I'm hoping to get in the union somewhere, but
Why?
I want to work, and I'm good
Why?
at
Because
it.
you think you're in the union, you're going to work more?
Well, I
You'll
don't
work
know.
less.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding. I'm serious. I don't kid around. You have all experience, the stage,
Yes.
film experience, Roosevelt, Laughing Lady, extra, right?
I was in this film. The director wrote that little note to respond to what I did in his film.
Yeah, well, nobody. Hello, Pearl. Thanks so much for being my friend. It was a pleasure to work with you. Well, actually, love you with the website. Where's your tapes on it?
They just finished filming.
What'd you do in it?
I had a very small part that they made bigger because they loved me. It's a short film. It was my first audition, my first part. I
Well-
stopped teaching and I'm just putting myself out there.
Who's the character?
Mrs. Sneed.
Who's Mrs. Sneed?
They had two old ladies in the nursing home. I was the nice one, there was a mean one. They had anticipated putting all the footage on the mean one, but I was so cute in character. They switched it around and played, they taped my reactions to everything. They changed the direction. Instead
Not
of
too
saying
much
fly to her,
dialogue, right?
say it to me.
Not too much dialogue?
They gave me more because they let me ad-lib.
Stage, Diane Frank, Van Dam. What role was that? Is that Shelley Winter's part?
Yes, it was, and I was brilliant.
My good friend Shelley.
I get good parts and they call me back because I do a good job. Oh.
Well, until you have tapes,
I'm working
it's hard for
on
them to send you out unless they have tapes. This agency is very strict about that.
it. Okay.
He doesn't go by resumes. He tells resumes a lot of bullshit, excuse my language. And a lot of, we have another actor too, what's his name, the famous director in Hollywood has a letter on this picture. We submit, they don't give a damn. They don't care. They don't care about that. It's very tough, but that's the way that this business is. They like to see for themselves. They want nobody to tell them, oh, she's great. They don't give a damn. It's horrible, but it's true. All right. When you get those tapes, I like to look at them.
Okay.
You're non-union. He called you for non-union commercials and print work.
Okay.
Print work, when you work for us, pays you $150 to $250 per hour. Commission-wise, we take 20%. We do print work here in non-union commercials here for the last 26 years. What else? A lot of agents out there work with websites.
Mhm.
We don't like websites. You don't see no website, no
I
computers
was
here.
looking for you.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm not going to find it either.
Okay.
We have a fax, and that's all we care about. My niece in New Jersey works for the office, and our office in Jersey. She works with the website. I don't bother with that stuff. How we market you for print work and TV commercials and non-union films, non-union films, is through casting guys like the union. That's the Union Plays Guide. Someday when the union want to be in that book, they charge you $100 to be in that book for 6 months. We use that book for celebrities only, not unknowns, for celebrities only. Other books, some people don't like them, some people don't like them. That's your prerogative. All these are marketing tools to get people work. Like this book comes out once a year by a company called OLA. It's a Latin organization, all Spanish actors, men, women, children. It's a marketing tool, that's all it is. We do a lot of work here with Spanish actors. They're all on the wall outside. They're famous today, but we started here when they were kids. Got the idea? And they charge the actor $125 a year to be in that book. The Italian Union, all Italian actors, men, women, and children. Also a marketing tool like James Gandolfini, Sopranos, tells me how to reach his agent. All Italian actors, men, women, and children. They charge $125 a year. They send these to agents to get them working, wait for new books. Our book, 25, should be 26 years. We work with celebrities and real people, what we call real people. Timmy Hedren, The Birds, Mike Westall, Jaime Sanchez. Just did a lot of West End with William Holden, The Badlands. Other celebrities. I just talked to James Vector. I need more pictures on him. He's from LA. TV series Zorro. Sports figures. David Go to Fish. Old Town, Joe Fontaine, Connie Francis, Gloria Haven. These people, celebrities, don't do print. They do commercials and films when they want to work. They don't have to work. They don't need the money a lot of them. Then you got real people like you and I. This is our marketing tool. And his book is sent to commercial print houses, independent film companies. This is Ezra. He just did the print job for a book cover right there. Got the idea?
Mm-hmm.
All this book is a marketing tool sent to photographers, non-union commercial houses, and non-union movies. Not union, everything is non-union for this book. If you didn't want to work with us on a freelance basis and to be in our next book, which comes out next month, they charge $175 for the year. That's James Victor right there. It's making it for a TV series, a pilot. We know his work, of course. We're talking about print work and TV commercials and non-union films at this time. Got the idea?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing union until we get some tapes on your work. What else I can tell
But they
you?
would be paid.
Pardon me?
Would they be, but I work for free. I do that.
We don't
I'm
work for
trying to
free
get-
here. We have to make money.
You want money, so
That's right.
get me out
He
there.
doesn't work for free, that I can tell you
Nobody
that
works
much.
for free. I don't even do any right movies. Amato.
Mike is a funny guy. I met him through Tony Donato, who's not here. He passed away. I was doing a show off Broadway called Vampires. He came up to me, gave me his card, and said, "You gotta meet Mike. You're very good." So I met Mike. He asked me, "Do you know how to read?" And I said, "Yeah." He gave me a copy. I read, and he started to represent me. He got me my first job and my SAG card when I auditioned for a movie called Nighthawks, opposite Sylvester Stallone and Billy D. Williams. And then after that, I started getting work like on The Equalizer, opposite Edward Woodward. Got me a lot of commercials, Budweiser, AT&T, Miller, print work. I was on the front cover of National Lampoon magazine.
Got her break through her, and then fucked her. She realized, yeah, you should write a book. Everybody else does. That's how you make your money. I know it sells. would hurt her career too. Of course not. She'd probably buy the rights. That's right, she may buy the rights. If she tells someone to write a book, you want to stop it, you stop it. Hold on. Amato. And it's going to, you're in here too. You hip hop?
Of course.
How come it's not on your resume?
Well, do I dance hip hop?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I could dance hip hop.
It's not on your resume?
I don't know if I put dancing and singing.
No. You're not a singer.
I'm a singer, Mike.
Yeah, sing me a song. Sing me a song.
Next time I sing a song.
You gotta sing to me. You said you're a singer. Well, sing. You know Far, Far Away?
No. I said, oh, you want me to sing for something? I said, come on in and close the door.
Forget about it. You're not a singer.
No?
No. Forget about it. Singer.
I'm a singer, Mike.
Yeah, I know. School for weight training, dancing, and you don't hip hop.
Yeah, of course.
You're not a singer, so take singer off there.
Yeah, you serious?
Professional, you're not a professional singer, are you?
I mean, I didn't go to school for it, but I can
You don't
sing.
have to go to school for singing. You're not a professional singer, right?
I'm a professional singer.
Where did you sing?
I mean, I didn't go to school and all that.
Where did you sing?
I didn't sing nowhere.
Well, then you're not a singer.
Well, that's...
To you, you're a singer.
Yeah, but I got
You're just saying to me, you're not a singer.
decent voice.
Everybody can sing. I can sing too, but I'm not a singer. You sing in the shower. That's what kind of singer you are. You're not. Nobody will buy your records if you made a record.
No, that's not true.
That's
If I had a
true.
good song, I got a decent voice for it.
Yeah, your ass. Boxing.
I'll go box.
You box oranges or you box
I
watermelon?
go box.
Play basketball. You're a songwriter too?
Songwriter.
Did you have anything published?
I'm writing on some songs now.
Did you ever have anything published?
No, not yet.
Well, then you're not a songwriter.
Well, how you gotta start? You gotta start somewhere. You gotta put it in little by little.
Fucking dreamers. Bunch of dreamers. Alright. Alright, you're gonna go here. I'm gonna give the address where you're gonna go on your audition. And now if you do come back, can you come back Monday or Friday or Monday? If you come back, you bring a dozen of these with the resumes. I want to see the other picture. You have the smiling picture.
Sure.
Bring that back with you, and if the picture's right, if you want to be in that book plus website for the new
This
year.
was my 14th offense for driving with a suspended driving license.
Oh really? Well, I don't feel sorry for
My
you.
14th time.
Yeah. So did they lock you up?
Yes, sir.
So what happened? How much you had to pay?
They wouldn't let me go. They wouldn't like they didn't give me a bail thing. They wanted me to do jail time because it was 14th time that was stopped.
Yeah. So why you drive without a license?
Because my
Because why?
to call you and ask you to take me where I want to go. I gotta go.
Who? You gonna call me?
And that's where I said, who's am I gonna call? I gotta go.
Yeah, I come all the way from Jersey, go to Hoboken, because you want to go to the store.
No, not that though. I wanted to go to the house.
What house?
To the house. What the whole house?
So what happened?
So they locked me up for 4 months.
You was locked up for 4 months?
Yeah.
Where?
All the way in Somerset County.
You must have a good time with the prisoners.
No, please, don't talk like that.
My goodness, what I remember, I remember about Mike. What was that, Mike? The whole world for him was gay. I'm like, what is wrong with you? He said, this person is gay, that person is gay. And I said, and one day joking around, I said, what about you? Well, I'm not flamboyant like that. And I said, oh, okay, but why is everybody got to be gay? And he said, because they are. And I said, you're a funny guy, Mike. You're really hilarious. But, he called everybody married.
He's not an actor.
He's not an actor. Okay.
No. Who called you in?
No, I'm just looking around
Looking around for what?
for
Where's your pictures?
I didn't bring with me, but I have in my apartment, so I can bring.
Well, you gotta come back with pictures. I can't talk without pictures. You have a resume?
Yes, I will.
What'd you do? Where you from?
I'm from Armenia.
I mean,
I came to study in New York Film Academy as an actor. It's
Oh, to study.
evening courses, yes, it's after a few days.
you're studying, you haven't done no acting yet.
But I have experience in my country. Actually, I'm
Acting?
TV director, yes.
Uh-huh.
So I know this field.
When do you want to bring the picture in with the resume? Come in Monday.
I can bring today, like
No, I close at 2 o'clock.
the Monday.
Monday around 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, no problem.
You have tapes on your work?
No, I don't.
No tapes.
No tapes.
Okay, bring the picture and the resume Monday, 10 o'clock.
You know, a lot of nutty characters will walk into Mike's office, and you know what? He dealt with them.
I was with Trump all day today.
Really?
This morning, yeah.
The real Trump?
Yeah.
Give me
Yeah.
that fucking hair. Is he bald or what?
No.
The driver is a friend of mine. He's one of my clients. His chauffeur.
Right?
He got me the picture of Donald Trump.
Uh-huh.
Autograph. Donald. But I never met him.
I got you a picture of Martin Scorsese autographed.
I never got that picture.
You said I don't want anything unless I need
That's
it.
true. Horrible pictures.
Horrible person.
Disgusting. I thought of making a composite, maybe 2-on-1 or...
Listen, I'm sending you a lady.
She called already.
She did.
Yeah. She says to me, Ms. John, Mr. Tyler. I said, fine, okay, you have a picture, yes. What can I do for you?
Said,
She said, well, I want to do print work. I said, fine. I says, she said, well, yeah, you want to work? I said, well, come in. I can't talk on the phone. I said, come in tomorrow if you want, anytime between 10 and 12.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about print work.
All right, great.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, she photographs beautifully.
How old is she?
About 40, something around there, but she's very slim.
She's a businesswoman?
No, she's just doing nothing. Doing nothing, and she figured
You
she
told her about
wanted-
my book?
I told her, I said, he would probably want to get you into the book because that's where he advertises.
Right.
You know, now, that's up to you.
She says no.
She's not broke, I tell you.
No, that's if she owns
She's
a
an artist.
She wrote a book, now,
She's a
what
painter and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's an artist?
Yeah.
Maybe she can paint me.
I'm actually on location of Nothing to Die For. But now I want to take a little moment to remember this person who was someone special, humble, unique, Mike Amato. I met Mike through a friend of mine, Aaliyah. I gave him a call. He's like, yes, pass by. When I went, he asked me a lot of crazy questions. I gave him my photos. He's like, okay, I'll work with you. So I was like, oh my God, I was nervous, but I was so excited. He sent me out for some industrial commercials. One of the auditions, it was for Once Upon a Time in El Barrio. The director liked my work, and he gave me the part. So I called Mike to let him know, so he was happy for me too. That day that they did the premiere for Once Upon a Time in El Barrio, he actually went to see the presentation, and I was like so happy. For me, it was an honor that he took some of his time to come and see my work.
Chinese?
Korean.
Korean.
I've got the Chinese last name. I made 2 Korean families in Korea. They really have the last name, yeah.
You born here?
In Chicago.
You speak fluent Korean?
It's, the understanding's pretty fluent. Vocabulary is the biggest thing.
What was your last job?
My last job?
Yeah.
Well, I do a lot of off-Broadway theater.
No money, right?
Some of it I've been paid for. Last thing I was paid for in the theater side was at Amato. And then some small film things.
Filmed, identified Principal Walker.
Mm-hmm.
That's a new one.
Yeah.
Principal Walker.
Yeah.
Allegheny, Principal Bacata. What'd you do in that one?
I played an assassin in that one.
Any dialogue?
Yeah, dialogue.
Couple of lines?
Probably about, I don't know, just a handful of lines, but it's throughout the film. I'm chasing the guy.
Well, how old are you now?
My age range is 24 to 28.
But you're over 25, right?
Yeah.
All right, the reason why we called you in, because, well, we have our Asian actor, Billy Chang, I don't know if you heard of him.
Mm-hmm.
New York Undercover, all that stuff. He's one of our main men. You know, some actor coming from Japan too, want to work with us. These are names. We do I work a lot with the Asian market.
Okay.
A lot of the Asian advertising companies. You ever work for Kang and Lee?
Mm-hmm.
These are all Asian markets. A lot of commercial work, a lot of print work.
Okay.
A lot for Verizon. We do a lot of work with them. Print work, all it is advertising products.
Mm-hmm.
You see it on subways, magazines, billboards. That's print. Oh, you couldn't go on one yesterday, right? Did I call you yesterday? Did you
Yeah, I
go
was
on
in a
one?
rehearsal right now.
But you couldn't go. That was for what? That was paying $1,000 a day. Is rehearsal for an off-Broadway show?
This is for the Fringe Festival.
You think they're paying you for that?
Yeah.
And you turned down $1,000 a day to work for free?
Well, I got a page from you, so didn't know it was $1,000.
Yeah, it's a print job. I paid $1,000 a day. That's with the IRS. 3 days work. All right, that's print work. Print work pays good money.
Okay.
We've been doing print work here. We do everything else, specialize in motion pictures, pod TV series, everything. But right now, we're just seeing. See, I'm looking at your background here. A lot of stage. A lot of stage. We don't do too much stage here.
Mm-hmm.
Do a lot of films and television. And your film work is a lot of day players. You have no tapes on your work at all, right?
Actually, most of it's pretty recent, so I'm still getting copies back.
A couple of lines here and there.
Well, I didn't put any extra work or anything like that. I don't do that. So these are all speaking parts.
Yeah. If you have a tape, you have to drop that off also.
Okay.
As far as print work, when you work for us in print,
Mm-hmm.
they would do print here for 29 years. Print work, when you work for us, like I said, pays you $150 to $250 to $300 per hour.
Mm-hmm.
Commission-wise, we take 20%. Anything over $1,000 is 25. Got the idea? All right. If that's what you want, you came here, so you must probably that's what you want. If you weren't interested, you wouldn't be here, right?
Yeah.
All right. Your mother wants you to do it. She doesn't want you to do it. Say screw you. I'm gonna get a job and do it myself. I don't need you. When I become a star, I'm gonna throw you out of my mansion. Right? No? Does she want money from you? I ain't got no money. Get out of here.
Oh my goodness.
I'm kidding. That's what he wants. You gotta give him the reins.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I really appreciate, that you.
Yeah,
gave
you
us
gotta
some
be
time.
careful too in this
Yeah.
business. You got a lot of bad companies out there
Right.
who take your money and run.
Right.
And lure them out there. Keep writing commercials as models wanted, no money, no experience. That's malarkey.
Right. Right. Yeah, we heard that.
It's
Yeah.
a big scam business.
Yeah.
You have to
Like I said, I appreciate you talking, and that was really excellent that you gave him the 2 numbers for the photos and also for the lesson.
yeah, if you want to do it, you gotta do it the right way.
Right, right.
You got, if you're not
Absolutely.
professional, look professional. He's got a good look if he wants to get into acting. He's got a good look,
And what did I say about the lines, the rushing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
I said
monologue.
that.
Yeah.
You're rushing too
Yeah.
much. You
High
gotta,
speed.
you gotta believe. You have to make the person believe. Well, that's where the classes come in. They teach you monologues. That's where training comes in. How long have you been training at the school in Poughkeepsie?
Since September.
September?
Yeah.
September? September, November, December. I forget, I don't know. You pay as you go, right?
Yeah.
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 Go there.
Over there.
You're gonna see a big difference.
Mike, he opened the doors a lot for Latinos in Hollywood. One thing I remember that Mike used to say, that actors come a dime a dozen. Great man, funny guy, Mike, but he was real.
Here you go. I know I put it here, it will disappear.
Everybody's trying to become somebody they're not.
Well,
And, you know, it's all about
well,
dreams.
they're trying to become
It's all
who?
about dreams and, you know, it's who you know and...
Mike was very loyal. He was very loyal. I know he was very loyal to me. I had gone away and, you know, he would send me letters and send me, you know, commissary money and stuff like that, you know. And he, when I came home, he wanted to throw a party, right? And I said, okay. But the party never happened. It happened when I had a baby. My daughter Alam was born, and that's when he decided, okay, let's go do a shower, and don't worry, I'll bring everybody to bring presents, right? So that's what he did. He came all the way from New Jersey, Jersey City, all the way out to Ridgewood, Queens, and brought his two sisters with him. And I was surprised because Mike never brought his sisters anywhere. And I said, Mike, you brought your sisters? He said, well, you know, they love rice and beans and they love that pasteles. And are you sure you're going to make some? I said, I never told you, but you know what? I'm going to have to order it, you know. But he was really, I mean, for me, you know what? Some people he rubbed wrong and some people, you know, they loved him. And those that rubbed wrong and stuff like that, people that always talk bad about him, because they always try to get over on him. I know that for a fact that a lot of people try to get over. They used to talk bad about him. But guess what? The people who spoke good about him, they made something out of themselves. And the people that talk bad, where are they now?
This is that Murray?
Yes. That's the one from Pennsylvania, right?
Is this the father that's the construction man?
No, this is the other one. This is this kid. I brought him down so you could go through them. I don't know what's wrong with it, you know.
That hair. Like a mop.
Well, I also pulled it back.
Where? On the other. It's like a little old lady.
14 years old.
She's 14, she looks younger than that.
They're coming down on Tuesday to reshoot.
Yeah, you gotta reshoot these. The wardrobe is horrible.
No, that's what they brought.
Get rid of the red fucking blob. Let him wear, alright, the tank top and the shorts, okay. Tell him sweat t-shirt, sweatshirt.
Okay, like you told them that. Did you tell them that?
I tell him, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I
tell him his father doesn't like that outfit. He doesn't like that. He doesn't want no strapless on the child. He wants sweatshirts. Okay. Sweatshirts. And that's it. Whatever jacket she has, shorts, a lot of smiles, but these outfits are atrocious.
Oh, apparently you must have told them that they were atrocious.
Because I told them not to take any more pictures, but they didn't need the pictures. I mean, but she took more pictures, right?
She's going to come. They're going to come down to reshoot.
Because she didn't like these.
You didn't like them.
No, I didn't see them. This is the first time I'm seeing them. You just starting out?
Yes.
Let me explain how we work here. This agency has been around for, to be exact, 27 years. Sit down for a minute. I'll make it 1, 2, 3. We've 27 years. We've been here since 1979. We specialize in all areas: pilot, TV series, motion pictures. You're here for non-union commercials and print work only at this time. Print work, all this is advertising products. What you see on subways, magazines. Got the idea? Mm-hmm. Print work like this, for Verizon that we did. This is print work. That's print work. That's print work. You've seen them around.
Yeah.
These are all people we got to work. Print work, when you work for this agency, pays you $150 to $250 per hour. Commission-wise, we take 20%. They've been doing print work here for the last 26 years. A lot of agents out there, when you go out there, work with websites. We don't like websites. You don't see nothing here. We work out a book just like the union book for Player's Guide. A book meaning some people like them, some people don't like them. That's your prerogative, but that's how we work here. Books meaning like this book comes out once a year, put out by OLA. It's a Latin organization. All Spanish actors, men, women, children. OLA is a marketing tool to get Spanish actors work, and they charge you actually $125 a year to be in that book. Got the idea? You can't be in that book because you're not Spanish. The Italian Union, all Italian actors, men, women, and children, also a marketing tool like James Calafini Sopranos, all Italians. It's a marketing tool to get Italians work, and they charge $125 a year, and they send them to agencies like us. Agents have their own book, 26 years. Celebrities are real people. This book goes to commercial houses and print houses, and non-union movies, not union, all non-union. Work with celebrities like Tippi Hedren, The Birds, Mike Rystov, Jaime Sanchez, The Wild Bunch, William Holden, Weston. Just finished the movie New York with Puffy Combs, Clear's Way 2. Old timers, New York Sports, Phil Rizzuto, Yogi Berra, Bizarro, Avery Gordon Fish, the old timers. These celebrities don't do modeling work, they do commercials and movies. Then you got real people like you and I. This is our marketing tool, and this book is sent to commercial houses and print houses. And this is how we market our talent, and they pick out who they want. Got the idea? What are the jobs they're doing? If you want to put your picture on the next book for non-union commercials and print work, they charge $175 for the year. Got the idea? If you're interested in print work and non-union commercials, and they would use that photo right there. If you have any questions, I'll try to say, Smith, you want to New York Jets, right? Right. Do you have any questions? You went down as the carpenter, right?
Construction worker.
With a suit and tie?
No, I went dressed as a construction worker.
Oh, you did? When did you go down? Friday?
Friday.
I see. I thought maybe you went down and say we dressed like a suit and tie.
Not for construction work.
Oh, I know. Okay, good. All right, they tell you how to dress, right?
You told me.
Right, okay, good. Do you have any questions you want to ask me? Any questions at all?
No, I'm just, I'm looking for commercial work and anything else that's acting around the city.
Acting? They probably won't send you out for acting, not for union movies. Not for union movies. Because you don't have a background here. Training, radio, theater, hobbies. They won't send you away. They specialize in pilots and TV series here. So I don't think you're ready for TV series.
Michael Amato. Yeah, I remember him. Oh my goodness, do I remember him? I remember like years ago, just going to his office, knocking on his door, and waiting, and I can hear all this ruckus. I mean, this guy was on the phone like for a long time. He was screaming at somebody, I don't know who, and I'm over here waiting, and then he finally opened the door, and he's still talking on the phone. And then like in the middle of the sentence, he just hangs up, and I'm like, hey, Mr. Amato, you know, how are you? And by the way, I dropped some money at your, you know, your animal jar and stuff like that. And he's like, oh, okay. He said, what can I do for you, kid? And I was like, here's my headshots. And he took my headshots, he threw one on the desk, and he turned around and he looked at my resume. He said, you got any acting training? And I said, yeah, you know, I worked with Ed Norton. Ed Norton was my teacher. You know, Lee Strasberg. I did a lot of HB Studios. He said, okay, kid, good. But one thing about Mike, you know, he always helped out everybody. Whites, Hispanics, African Americans. And he told me, get your SAG card in order, you know, to open more doors for you, for a professional actor. And you know what? I came and I did my work, and he sent me out there and got my waivers.
Motto. Yourself.
Well, she wanted to know, she said, is he going to get me any work?
Am I going to get you work? Are you looking for a guarantee? You play the lotto? $1, you win, bingo. You don't win, you lose. In this business, same thing. You don't work, you don't make no money. It's no guaranteed in the theatrical, any agency. We don't have no crystal balls to tell you if you're gonna work.
También recuerdo una vez que me llamó, él estaba en New Jersey en ese entonces y recuerdo que tenía un pick-up y me dijo, ven, ayúdame si puedes para recoger los animales de la calle, para él darle shelter o buscarle una casa o regalarlo a gente que podía lidiar con ellos, porque él era una persona que tenía un corazón muy noble, era una persona muy apegada a los animales, él vivía por eso.
Well, something really nice that I have from Mike. I have his little dog. His name is Chase. But now that Mike is gone, then now I take care of him. So I play around with him. He's a cute little dog, and I love him. I fall in love with him. I'm sure that he misses Mike. But now he's a member of my family now.
You say you have NYU tape?
I have a student movie I did. That's the one tape I have of a student movie.
Is it a good role?
It's a little short, sort of a spoof of film noir, and I play the head detective. It's a funny little thing, but it's cute, and I have a good little part in it.
A detective? I would never see you as a detective.
No, that's why it's a joke. That's why it's a joke. Me
I
as
know
like
it's a
a
joke.
Humphrey
You see on
Bogart.
TV today, all the young people, it's a fucking joke today. Fucking young kids playing detectives. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but they take it seriously. At least this was tongue in cheek.
Well, you want to drop it off? We'll take a look at it.
I'll drop it off. Yeah, it's not. It's not, I wouldn't say it's the best example of what I can do, but it's something.
Being
It's
that you gave
something.
it to the animal, I would look at the tape.
Okay.
All right? All right. Bye-bye.
Well, they know that
They want to think for nothing. It don't work that way. Agents don't work for nothing. All right? Let the camera alone. This costs money every week. Every $200 a month we pay for these breakdowns.
I know you do.
Envelopes, telephones, electricity,
I know what this
office, Times Square area, very heavy. Actors want to pay? Fuck them. All these questions, the studio must know to protect their property. Got the idea? Only your agent knows your actual age. That's why they lie to this woman. When the age range comes in, then we put down your age. I just submitted you for a movie yesterday. I went out to LA as a housewife, 20s to 30s. Got the idea? But don't feel bad that you gave your age out or the wrong age. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. It's no big deal, believe me. Alright? Alright, bye-bye.
Mike, he really was a great guy, but he was, for me, he was a lonely person. He was always, by himself, really. And he would only reach out to certain people he really had trust in. And I happen to be one of the people that he would always call late at night. And as soon as I picked up the phone, I said, oh, maybe something happened, but he just wanted to talk or share whatever he wanted to share. Before his mom passed away, he was living on 69th Street in Manhattan. And he moved from there, he moved out to Jersey City. And he would tell me how much he missed his mom and stuff like that. And one time he looked at me, he said, you know something? You remind me so much of my dad. I guess that's why I get along with you. I said, what, your dad was a gangster? And he started laughing. He said, you're never serious. I said, well, I mean, you're telling me I remind you of your dad and you're older than me. You see, I'm trying to confine and stuff. I said, no, I'm just kidding with you, Mike. But the reality is that I think I had that effect on him, that I was like a father figure to him, And then he had a brother who passed away in the service in the Korean War, and his dad took it very, very hard. He took it so hard that he committed suicide, and that's how that happened. He never forgot about it. He told me, I always, I can't figure it out. This and I said, listen, there's nothing to figure out. Just got to continue your life the best way you can.
Fucking yo-yo. I get all the yo-yos. I'm gonna give you this here. Take this down. You can go today.
So I want to get in there.
And why with it? She's weird.
They're looking for someone who looks weird.
She's weird.
But she doesn't look weird. Yeah.
They don't know what they want. Send it. What I go to pretend.
Yeah, Mike was crazy. Mike was a funny ass motherfucker. He had a weird sense of humor, you know. And like I said, you know, I met a lot of actors there. One of my favorites there, I met from Chichi, from the movie Scarface, Angel Salazar. By which, by the way, I'm doing a movie with him right now too. It's called Junkie's Paradise, but don't tell nobody. You know, so Mike, what I really liked about Mike was that, especially to me, because I'm a minority, he didn't mind helping out the minority. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, a lot of them people that he looked out for there in Hollywood now, when they're at the end, they weren't there for him. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, and you know who you are.
Everybody sit down and shut the fuck up. Now somebody here knows the truth. Somebody needs to tell the goddamn truth. My life is over. That's it. But while all of you are out there living yours, talking about that nigga that lost it back in high school, you make sure you tell him the truth. You tell him I love that girl. I did. But I got played. He twisted my head up. He fucked it up. My nose ain't those no crackhead. It wasn't some gangbanger. It wasn't some hood rat drug dealer that came and tricked me up. It was this white prep school motherfucker standing right there. You tell him where I'm from. They need to do this.
That's it. We worked here with a lot of Spanish people, that's why we called you in. You saw the wall outside, a lot of Spaniards started here when they were young. Like 15, Omar Epps, Isa Morales, Ricky Martin, Lisa Waddell, Barry Watch, Marlon Wayne, they all started here when they were teenagers.
What do they see? Simply to prevent themselves from falling into a serious depression or worse, asleep, and cannot possibly see that coming. Well, there's got to be something wrong here. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? Let me start again. How did I not see that coming? This is killing me. You have no idea. You see, I spent most of my time at this window, watching.
A long one, good. Where's that from?
That's a short play that a friend of mine wrote.
Alright. I showed you for MTV yesterday. Ricky Sosa. See if you get a call. Alright. Malak, you should get some acting lessons behind you. I mean, you don't make a lot of money where you work.
Yeah.
But you gotta get some acting lessons.
Yeah. I used to break dance a little bit.
Nobody wants break dancing no more. That went up with being with Boone. How old are you?
20.
Experience, The Wiz, Scarecrow. No dialogue, right?
Dialogue.
Right?
No, that was dialogue.
Not much dialogue.
Not much.
What is that? Where is that? High school?
That was a high school show. Most of that stuff is high school shows.
You're not basically an actor, right?
Well, that's what I want to do, but I'm not professional.
Where'd you study? Who'd you study with?
I studied in high school.
You gotta go to acting schools.
I did stuff at Center Stage. They offer like programs and things like that. Center Stage, New York.
And what happened?
I did a couple shows with them.
That's it. But then they didn't teach you.
Well, I mean, in the course of the show, but not specific paying for classes.
You gotta pay for classes if you want to be an actor. If that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
You know, you can't depend on the high school plays. That's not going to do
Absolutely not. Well, I'm trying to pick up the experience.
The experience you got, the best school for you, which is very reasonable too, is you heard.
The book Michael Amato's book. He was kind of known amongst actors for having this book that he made of his clients, where you put like a guide with the books, the photograph of the clients, and it's a book that he made. He have about 10 pages, and I remember one time he gave me about 7-8 copies of the book, of the same book. And I said, Michael, I don't need that book. I said, I know I'm in it. Give it to people who don't know I'm in it. You know? A matter of fact, Drita, the driver here, Drita Barak, the book was 10 pages. Drita was in 8 pages. Yeah, she was in 8 pages. Yeah, she was like coming back by popular demand in each page. And no, it was a cool book. It had Ramon Franco, Isai Morales, Juan Chamsul, had Secreto from Tumba la Casa, Sancocho, had Cubitas, Cubita, who I think his real name is Paniagua. Anyway, the reason I don't know the name of the cast and this movie we're doing, Jackie's Paradise, is because we don't even have a contact sheet, for Christ's sake. How low budget is this movie? They don't have a contact sheet. So I don't know the actor's name. I know them by the name of the characters they play. Like I'm playing Papi Nice, you know Papi Nice? And the reason they call me Papi Nice is because this is nice.
What
I
she
think I'll
charge
probably
you?
go to too much.
How much?
She charged about $750 plus makeup.
The makeup is all bullshit.
Yeah, I could have done it myself. Plus, her 1.5-year-old daughter was there the entire time for the session, and she kind of preferred to spend time with her daughter rather
So
than
why
me.
did you walk out?
I should have, but I got really, I felt very rushed by her and intimidated, so I stayed. It was a mistake, but now I learned.
Should have walked out same time. I'm not happy. I don't get the vibes here. That's it. Oh, what are you gonna do? You gotta use them.
Yeah, exactly. At least I got a couple of people.
$750 for the pictures, and then makeup.
And then
So you're talking about $1,000.
Just about.
You brush your hair.
Yeah, right.
Well, I don't blame her. I blame you.
Yeah, I know. I did a lot of research about it. I went in and I talked to her. I met
Where'd
with
you
her.
get her picture?
Off of the Reproductions website. No? Where would you suggest instead?
You gotta go to photographers that don't advertise. People that advertise, it's like what? People who advertise, people know the best photographers don't advertise. They're just like agents don't advertise.
Right, they don't need to.
You read the Ross report, we don't have to show our pictures all. That's bullshit. If you want to know about agencies, you go to the agent's manual. It's like, you know, you have your own doctor, and you ask somebody, who's a good doctor? Well, my doctor, everybody thinks their doctor is good. Everybody thinks their photographer is good. Amato. I would have been a prostitute.
That was it.
I would buy a match and give curb service, $10 a throw. I mean, women today gotta be very smart. Women are smart today.
Yes, correct.
That's why women that just marry for love, they're sick. Because love does not last.
Correct.
Love is bullshit. And what love is, go to bed, get your rocks off, it's over.
Right.
And when you get married, marriage with 2 or 3 years of sex is good. After that, nothing. Nothing. So when you know, women that marry for security, and I'm not gonna name no names, how one that married this 9-year-old man because she was in love with him. What a crock of shit. She married for he knew he wasn't gonna last. Here she's a millionaire today.
She wasn't stupid.
Women are not stupid.
Right.
They're smart. I give them a lot of credit.
Right.
Give them credit. Don't knock them.
You're right, Michael.
She deserves that money. Fucking women.
They're fighting her every step of the way, though.
No, she's
step
got
of
it.
the
She
way.
won. She won.
All of it, though?
Not all of it. Hey, she got 50 million. Who cares? If she got 20 million, who cares? I could live on 20 million.
Absolutely.
On the interest alone from the bank.
Right.
But if you get greedy, you get nothing. But if I was born beautiful, I would have been the biggest slut going. I would marry a rich millionaire man. To make it life today, you can't be honest. You'll starve to death.
That's right. I know.
Why do all politicians become politicians? I want to help you? No, they want to help themselves.
That's it.
Please. Bullshit. It's all bullshit. Society's a crock of shit. Look at the people who are running this country. It's a fucking joke. It's scary. It's scary to know the people that are running, that are controlling your life. It's scary. This is the Michael Amato agency. Is this a Megan? You sent the Michael Amato agency a photo. If you're interested in non-union commercials and print work, you can stop in Monday through Friday of next week, anytime from 10 a.m. up until 1 p.m. Bring a photo with you. Michael Amato agency in the Ross report. How are you on Friday? Is Friday good for you, or is that bad? It's good? 1 o'clock the same time? Same place. All right. It's discussing about a movie in Brazil. This producer is very big, and he's there. He's with the Brazil. He's Jewish, and the Brazilian government love him. They give him money for his movies to go over there. And he's got a movie called The Black Pearl, called with kids and adults. It's about a pearl, and it takes place on an island, I believe. And he wanted his Brazilian kids, dark complexion. I said, well, I have these people. You can talk to him. And plus, they have money in escrow. They got money already, but they're looking for a few more dollars. So I said, well, we'll talk to Jay. If he's interested, fine. If he's not, figure it out. We'll get a free lunch.
I can't believe what I see in this agency when I come in here.
See a bunch of losers.
I just can't believe how they change their mind like the wind. 1 minute they come in here, they won't work. You call them to try to get them something, and they're nowhere to be found, or they're not interested.
I don't believe this. Today, it must be fucking, I don't know, it must be my moon. It is, I get all this shit today, all the fucking losers today. People who think they're talented, they got talent up their ass. That's the only way you can survive today, is scamming people. That's why the politicians are fucking scams. That's why everybody's a scam today. I'm sorry to say, even the church. It's the only way you're gonna make it today is scamming, and they gotta change. They gotta change the 10 Commandments. It's not love thy neighbor no more. It's fuck thy neighbor. Amato. Look at this guy's picture. It's atrocious.
It sucks, right?
It sucks.
I don't know. How can he send that to an agent with the resume sticking out? It's so sloppy. That's embarrassing.
You got the rest of their elbow. All right.
Trying to trim these for you, Michael.
What do you mean you're trying to?
I know you like them nice and
Eat. That's right. People fucking just send them to. I gotta do all the work.
But
First
question
impression
now-
is everything.
Why can't he do that at home, though? I mean, what does this look like?
Tell them. I mean,
I'm
you're
an
here.
I'm
You're
an
the
office-
boss.
I'm an office on the run. What can I say?
You tell them. Say we don't pull this shit here. The fuck. You here for print work?
Yes. Primarily print work, yes.
Primarily, well, that would be the major thing. Yeah, you got a lot of extra work, right?
Yes, actually the credits on there are not extra work. It was in Washington, D.C., some independent films and speaking parts and such.
Military behavior bartender.
Mm-hmm. I spoke.
Law enforcement, was that virginities?
Vignettes.
Vignettes. Principal agent.
Yeah.
No dialogue.
No, there was dialogue, yes.
How much dialogue?
15, 20 lines. It was with a teleprompter.
Yes. Money order's fine.
I remember, Mike. Oh my goodness, he worked with this talented actor, young Puerto Rican actor by the name of Ramon Franco, and he got him a few nice jobs, especially a movie called Boardwalk with Lee Strasberg, and that he did another film, something Broken Heart, with Clint Eastwood, and Stingray with opposite. I forgot the name of the actor, but I mean Ramon Franco, another actor who started out with Mike Amato, and he's big now. He has his own show, by the way. I think it's called The Bridge on cable, and he's helped quite a few Latinos work with them. I think he worked with Brenda K. Starr. He worked with Israel Warbe. Uh, Forget, he's worked with so many people that, you know, they really made it to where they are today. And they have to thank Mike.
At least I made it past the door, you know what I'm saying? Other agencies that I've been to, you don't even make it past the first dust to see the agent, you know, and I've been to a lot of people who turned me down, and I just pray that, you know, things work out. My name is...
We had actors who were pretty much loyal to Mike, or he would send them out a lot. Would be like Anton Pagan, who was Jennifer Lopez's brother in El Cantante. You had Billy Chang, who started Kung Fu, the second generation. You had Ava Goda, who was in The Godfather. People like Dom DeLuise always come by and stuff like that. Jim Moody, who was in the Fame, the movie Fame, and even Carlos Leon, who was Madonna's ex-old man, he would come by and Mike would send him out.
you.